Oh, you have haircut. Green nose, yeah. Or is it like green nose? Green or not green?
Nanti besok.
Oh besok ya?
Besok.
Oh saya hadir penuh kok.
So we catch up later very shortly.
Yeah.
Don't disrupt you before your big speech, yeah?
Kemarin malam Pak.
No. Okay.
But you're the gentleman singing last night, right?
You say you are man.
Kayak saya security salah satu security yang maju duluan ke iPhone. Dia sudah dia posting security pakai crypto-nya itu quantum baru. Ya, quantum safe.
Co-MC of these two beautiful MCs I think you have met them before, and thank you for coming to the 11th XCION conference.
So today, I will introduce myself. My name is Tia, and also my partner.
I'm Sri, and also my partner.
I am there to see you last year, I think.
So tema kita tahun ini adalah Charting the Future with Innovative and Secure Technology yang mencerminkan langkah dinamik industri kita dan peran penting teknologi dalam membentuk dunia kita.
So throughout the next 2 days, we will have
Untuk mempersingkat waktu pada pagi hari ini kita akan mengundang keynote speaker pertama kita yaitu
Dr. Marcelino Pandi, Commissioner Telkom Indonesia. He will speak about key issues in the world now relevant to cybersecurity and AI.
Yesterday morning, very early morning, when I had my simple breakfast in Jakarta, sharing, one of them complained that they have to leave their hotel earlier because too many bugs. I started to be convinced that he must be a programmer familiar with bugs. When I look at his plane, it was waffles he ate for his breakfast, and that reminds me of WAF, Web Apps Firewall. He must be a programmer that is also an expert in cybersecurity, familiar with the model of Leon, the fourth model of defense in depth, consists of 3 main factors. Maybe you remember this: prevention, protection, such as data, apps, endpoint, network, perimeter security, and operations such as NSOC or SOC. As for boarding call of my flight, still 15 minutes away, I continued observing them. One of them looked pale, seems not in good shape, and he strongly refused his friend's suggestion. I offered to take medicine of injection. That will why injection. That reminds me of a discussion with my security analyst in Telkom. That security expert will never take a medicine of SQL injection. I understand now. 2 more observations. So for security expert, backpack is meaningful. I saw some of you bring backpack here. Not only functioning as a bag. So yeah, and just like you here, I also observed they use sneakers. Seems that sneakers is favorite for cybersecurity experts. Sneaker for sneaking, because they are good at passing security. And I was convinced that they are cybersecurity experts, just like you all here. I end up my observation toward them as my flight to Bali is boarding. Before I discuss 3 brief points of my latest observation of cybersecurity, at least in Indonesia in just 5 minutes, let me convey my sincere sincere to the organizer, thanking them for inviting me and meet you all. Thank you, Ray. Yeah. And also thank you to your team, your excellent team. And I'm familiar with some of faces in this room. Some of you I met in Penang, Malaysia recently. But we talk about the same topics again and again and again. Talking the same topics, yeah. But please don't get bored. As in security community, we value high redundancy. 3 lines of defense is all redundancy. Yeah. I'm sure redundancy is the very first step towards reinventing, producing something new based on something that already exists. Okay, Ray asked me to share with you some of our concern of security today. 3 observations related to latest security that at least Telkom Indonesia is facing now and in the future. Okay, next slide please. Oh, it's supposed to be here. No? So my first observation is on technological capacity in cybersecurity. For instance, satellite. Last week we launched Habitat in East Kalimantan. It has the speed of 250 Mbps. In this room maybe maximum 80 or 100. Satellites offer an important alternative. And in the future, this LEO technology may enable mobile satellite phone. Here, discuss about improving our preparation to address the issue of quantum attacks and quantum cryptography. We are in intensive talk to ask XCION assistance to help Telkom University in strengthening our human capital.
Labs and CTO of GDP Venture yang akan membawakan tentang apa sih?
Tentang ZK Pass Zero Knowledge Proof as a Service.
Good morning. So I presented the first year and the second year we implemented this. So we actually have a beta version of this particular service. I'm going to talk about this, the current problem, and then GKP introduction, the solution, and then most of all, this thing is so abstract and difficult. This is, I believe, one of the most difficult technologies that I learned. This is even harder than 3D graphics and AI, for me personally, anyway. So, having example, actually, the best way to learn this thing. To handle this thing, you will have this problem. So we have to understand, we have to address the fundamental issue about this, right? Because if you notice, a lot of this stuff, the PII has been sent to many. In fact, it's kind of annoying for me. Every time I check into all my parents, I feel like I don't have privacy because they do all my information. They don't really need that kind of all of them actually. Okay? So this is the root cause of this because we are very important for the generous with our PII. We share with everybody mostly. So this is another thing. This year will take effect in Indonesia, I think starting October this year. Not only you can get fine if you have data breach, but also you will serve the jail time. So I think with number one, people might pay more attention about this. The money may take an afford to pay the penalty. Like I can tell you, I'm older than 21 years old without revealing my birthday. It's something like that. Now, this seemingly simple concept actually very powerful stuff to increase our privacy and security. So if we look on this one, that's where all of this. Our partners have data breach problem. There's no PII involved because they only store proof that they cannot relate them to the PII of other people. So this way, it leads to the privacy is respected, security is enhanced, and also we comply with the law. So that's kind of the high-level stuff. So this find it even on. We provide a lot of very complicated equipment because in the past, zero knowledge group, the computation is expensive. You can only use simple arithmetic. But this one, you can get a lot of complicated equipment. Now, this is the benefit of it. Right? Basically, again, increase privacy, protect privacy, increase security and compliance, and of course, along the way, everything follows, improve the user experience, and all this kind of stuff. And because you don't have to deal with potential security breach, at least you reduce it. All of this. So I'm going to use this example. If this is without TKP, like I said, are you O21? Usually you give your ID or passport that has all your information, your date of birth, your address, your name, and all this other information stuff. On the other hand, if you use GKP, you still do everything like on the left hand side, basically proved by mathematics, not by human. This is another one. No GKP, it's still, if you look at the flow, number one, let's say, Katapa payroll system, say, hey, I want to borrow money. Okay? The bank asks, sign in with this open ID connect platform, sign in Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever. And this is another thing. Usually the token you receive, it contains PII. Okay? So I think you start seeing pattern here. Anything PII, we want to remove it. We replace it with TKP. So this way you don't get the raw data. The fundamental issue. If you look for example, in this particular example, if you look at the red one, once the server is breached, and then it will travel go through the other server inside that, the DMZ zone. Okay? Now, if you look at this, if you use GKP, even for internal, not for external, for internal communication, if you look, let's say, one server is compromised, you basically stop it there without propagating to other systems. Obviously, this is kind of following the security best practice where we should provide multiple. This is very complicated stuff. We managed to make it. The API is developer friendly. Basically, we use SaaS as a language barrier. All you have to do, just one use. I just want to make sure all of you are experts here in this conference about security. So hopefully with this TDP protection, data protection, privacy data protection in Indonesia being enforced the end of this year, hopefully we can improve this for us. So we do the POC, get free trial, and then let's start this because this is a very minimal effort. You don't have to change much before you learn the problem. Thank you.
Dari XCION
tentang how China protect technology complements Indonesia payment systems blueprint 2025. Ada siapa aja isi? Kita panggilkan ke depan.
Mr. Tony Chu as Director Software. Close. And then Mr. Timothy Salcedo as Chief Technology Officer Software. Dan terakhir ada Pak Jeffrian, Overseas General Manager XCION.
In 2001, following a successful spin-off from the Legend Group, since its establishment in 2000, Digital China has been devoting in energizing digital transformation for the industry with independent innovation of core technologies.
They give us a platform to introduce the number one cybersecurity company in Japan. And in November, we introduced the best core insurance system in Bali again. So now we introduce another company, which is the Talking about SME, enterprises and microservices is certainly going to backend. You have to enable the whole system that works together. If you look at the details here, it's really technical. So we mentioned about the electronic sector, the design includes 690 using the digital economy. Then the financial sector in the middle, it divided into the consumer consent architecture, it involves cash, non-cash, and credit card and check for that and asset interfaces. And then in trade, we use fintech as an application to enable the digital banking. So overall, the financial sector will be equipped with extended way which communicates with everyone for payment. Now, looking at the bottom of it, which is
the supermarkets all the way to this grocery to the fashion store, whatever. So this is convenience. Definitely, second part is actually this is the infrastructure, right? And it's the end-to-end solution because it's not only in the high-end stores but also in the wet markets, in the street market. All these kind of convenient payment systems are available to all these consumers. That's why it's a huge infrastructure and also the system behind it. There's not only one or two tools. That's why we believe actually it's a total solution. This is number one objective for this presentation. Number two, actually, we come to share some of these stories that happened in China in the past 10 to 20 years. So basically, this is what happened, I think, many years ago, or several years ago. Actually, the situation in China is the payment system itself and security. Yeah, that's why people from Tony for our solutions right now. You can see that actually it's a different presentation, but actually it's very much aligned with the implement and identify. So basically, from our understanding, the payment system actually is driven by business case, which we call it scenarios that can make the payments, which is on top of this, the back of the whole thing. That's why it goes down to the diagram. You see that actually it's driven by the calling lead platforms. You can see there's quite a number of capability centers or the past level technology that will support different means of payments. Then at the very bottom is actually support all the Bank 1.0. Then why is it called 5.0? Because actually we started from 1.0 like 20 years ago. We started with this many different type of core banking and core banking system, and then we move on to internet based, then we move on to the mobile based, and right now is number three is actually to work with some of the leading internet companies. Actually, the story for China, not only for technology but also for financial services. Right, you see a lot of e-commerce, but a lot of institutions coming to Southeast Asia. They have their the operations and also they have their local offices. That's why we work with the community, with the large players locally. Of course, Indonesia company as well. And the second pillar is the retail payment system initiative. Basically, what I want to focus over here is the front end. Meaning that actually you have thousands of use cases or interfaces for the customers, be individuals or SMEs to make the payments. Right? If there's no use cases, actually no matter how good the payment system is the value is very limited. That's why what we have is the front end to enable as many interfaces, approaches, means as possible. That's why we have this support with the tether and also the front-end mobile banking, and all this will be connected to our support the gateway, the payment gateway or the router itself. So
observability and AI initiatives in its digital transformation journey, driving AI triangle TRSM. Is that right? Sustainable technology and platform resilience, AI, digital initiatives, and gets enterprise customers in further effective services. Maret has been associated with Maret since 2001. Prior to his role, he has helped build MVCs to attain his goals. Mr. Xavier?
Please welcome Mr. Xavier. The time is yours. Keep it close.
I can see my slides are flying through too fast. Good morning, everyone. I can see a lot of same-color t-shirts. And I was a little curious. I said, I do belong to the same organization. But I said, no, you do. And I really like it. Come back to school here to learn new initiatives and share our knowledge and experience here. Let me just quickly start this session because there are some quick fundamentals of attain. And it was very interesting to see something is missing there. The AI of this remote is running very well. So 83% of the CIOs actually share that AI is mandatory. The next question you want to know, you're a little curious about, is that what are the key use cases or improvements they're expecting out of AI? And the first most important aspect that came to us was improving customer experience. You would like AI to help improve customer experience. The second big topic came is acceleration of digital innovation. The most important other part was operational efficiency followed by security. You would like AI to help you with these four topics. Now the question that came again is that when you talk about accelerate the speed of software innovation, and I did this in Jakarta a couple of months back, I did a survey asking a question. Before that, I just wanted to share the result. What is the definition of software innovation? What does speed means? How fast is fast? And it is very obvious. This clicker is misbehaving, but that's fine. So what happened very clearly is that 20% of the organization said that they are launching new innovative products in production every minute. 54% said 2 hours or less, and 78% said 12 hours or less. I did one survey in Jakarta. Dynatrace is an organization. They sit in the center category of 54%, where in our own SaaS platform, which is used by the SAPs of the world, the Dell of the world, the Red Hat of the world, right? We launch it every 2 hours or less. The new coach comes into production. And that was interesting. Now, when we are so fast, as leaders, we have to trade off and balance it out. And the third thing that came out very quickly is, so what are we trading it off with? And interestingly, 55% of the CIOs said, whenever we are very fast, we are trading off quality, security, and user experience. And when you are going and trading off, because here it is a balancing act. In one place, you are launching a new product into production. On the other hand, your IT team does not have enough time, that your team doesn't need to think through that if something breaks here, what is the impact? And is this priority 1 case or priority 2 case? You should be able to do that. And the third, but last but not the least, when we talk about AI, a lot of libraries. Right? And he does not know what is the vulnerabilities on those third-party libraries. The idea here is to be able to give developer enough information and the solution. We have built a single platform, one single platform that can help you understand your user experience, your entire business service journey from development. AMG Bank has so many teams. I think they have around more than 100 teams. right, that are driving customers to move into digital technologies. They are helping everyone. Now they have achieved it, of course, after around 6 use their media incidents by 97%. That's a lot. 75% of their time, they are faster resolution. Now what is the impact of this? Let me share you the impact of 500 people in IT, right? And you are launching a new project. What do you do? My data center, I want to release it, and I want to be more energy efficient, and I want it to be on demand, so that I can save the environment. And if today you are launching that kind of.
Thank you very much. Sponsor of the year to Mr. Vishal, please come to the
So we got Daniel on the stage because we missed out an award last. So and also the competitive photo competition. If you have not done so, please you can submit it to the WhatsApp group. As part of the competition, we are pretty good together. If you wish to submit that, I'm sure we can get an award.
Don't forget to put the interesting caption. We have interesting gifts.
Let's get a good shot together at least. Okay. Together with. Thank you. This side. This side, yeah. Yeah. This side. Security, yeah.
And I compliment them.
Oh yeah.
I'll work out straight.
For us, yeah, we found their story open source. Actually, it's always open. Yeah. So it's all definitely.
Then you get wrong.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. So okay,
Sampai ketemu nanti ya, Pak. Oke, ya.
That's 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 1, 2. This is your big break. And we will convene in the night.
So, and we know we are also the creators of Maret. 就反正让我开始 either the left or left. Okay, no problem. You can even give your team a trial on our no problem. Sure.
From Siberian based in so they are very strong in
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start our session shortly. Please aim to go.
Okay.
Yes.
So in those are used as
Oke, can I speak in bahasa Inggris? Jadi kalau kita ngomong tentang kita kan terima kasih ya. Bisa ke server A, server B atau server C. Selama dia punya kunci, dia akan dibilang sebagai legitimate user. Bener ID-nya gitu ya. Pertanyaan simpel, bagaimana kita tahu nanti si bot akan menginput ini ngapain login? Dia kan layer notifikasi. Jadi second layer. Jadi kita bisa proteksi. Ya, jadi secara teknologi kita dalam arti login tadi ke server A itu terpakai user masif. Kalau ditanya, ini login bukan? Saya lihat server problem bapak gitu kan.
Okay. Oke, sehingga pertama metode ini untuk metode ini menggabungkan dua fungsi utama. Fungsi pertamanya adalah sekitar
Bisa bantu. Mas Maret sini.
Okay. Right. Okay.
What's your So you have ID, data, point, perimeter.
So out of the box. You set up a desire cluster, you can start building your OpenAI Llama Anthropic, Whisper, you can start doing that on time. Alipay, structured by another. So there's a huge amount of proof is open source. Out of yourself. In fact, we give you the best benchmarking tools, open source. If you go and download. give you the ability to do the highest throughput to design innovation. So cloud is no longer a application, it is a operating model, and designer basically brings the operating model everywhere. That means you can run it on bare metal, Kubernetes, every kind of Kubernetes. So these are the consumption patterns. So if you look at the SQL connectors based on product formula, you have the JDBC connectors, you have
Energy practice. With that, let's welcome, put a hands together and welcome Mr. Sim to the stage for his presentation.
Please come to the stage.
Why they are not enough to stop that. And hence, ransomware now we're asking them to the organization. It's actually very simple, it's not going to happen. Natural movement is simply a normal user account. It's compromised, someone has password, someone bought the password, someone has an action. Natural movement is by and large an Active Directory phenomenon because Active Directory doesn't differentiate, doesn't think beyond, and that can happen to service accounts too. And I point out service account because service accounts are generally over once they use administrators or use to manage your environment. These tools have to use so you can't shut things up. The firewall will be useless, the penalties are reduced. Now the next one is to work. I pick this one because one is MFA and it works. MFA you use to rely on the part of the system. And with more activity, the part of the system. So, key findings. Most people experience breach only compromised connections. 7% of the folks out there saying that they have over 3/3 of accounts. And you also apply granular protection at the service level, even in this account.
Right, okay, next question please.
What enables natural movement to occur?
And keep on playable, so actually see all
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes, all the above.
All right, congratulations.
Nanti bergabung di grup dan kemudian post picture-nya.
Cyber di Indonesia yang bergerak sama pemerintah, kemudian kolaborasinya antar pemerintah dan lain-lain. Swasta itu suka di cyber security index itu keren banget, levelnya 24, lumayan lah keren banget ya 24 gitu. Tapi ternyata masalah ketahanan cybernya, masalah keamanan cybernya akan mengamankan kita. Tapi apa nyatanya? Gak ada Pak. Gitu. Kekuatan kita ternyata tidak sehebat negara yang melakukan pengamanan ke semua infrastruktur kritis yang ada di Indonesia. Anggarannya itu pertama hanya sekitar 500, sekarang 600 miliar Pak. 630 miliar anggarannya. Itu sudah facts apa namanya tentang cyber attack threats di tahun 2023. Ini dari Badan Cyber Negara ada 403 terus menerus. Ini lebih meningkat nih karena di tahun 2022 ada 1,6 miliar orang anomali serangan. Tapi mendingannya ternyata nggak semendingan tahun sebelumnya karena tahun Oktober 2020 akan aktif. Walaupun secara legalitas per Oktober 2022 harusnya sudah aktif. Nah ini top 10 campur Jerman, Belanda, Cina dan Ceko. Ini apa berdasarkan IP address source ya, gitu. Jadi belum tentu negaranya juga. Kemudian top 10 anomalinya Indonesia, Amerika, Jerman, dan terakhir Rusia. Ini negara-negara yang memang nggak tahu infrastrukturnya yang bangun siapa, kemudian bagaimana pengamanannya. Kemarin sempat dibahas masalah comment center yang ada di IKN. Tapi ketika kita lihat sebenarnya apa? Comment center yang hanya koordinasi masalah cybersecurity, kemudian juga sharing informasi itu gampang untuk diucapkan saat ini, gampang ngomongnya itu. Jadi private sector itu bukan hanya digunakan untuk misalkan suplai barang saja, karena itu konsepnya adalah bagaimana bisa melakukan kerja bareng, itu mulai dari information sharing, udah semuanya dilakukan sendiri saja. Pemerintah ketika terjadi mengalami insiden kebocoran data misalkan, ya sudah ada BSSN, kemudian ada Kementerian Pertahanan, ada Kementerian Perhubungan, ada BI dan OJK dan lain-lain, ada Kementerian Kesehatan dan lain-lain. Jadi sektor-sektor pelaburan satu negara masing-masing dipisah-pisahkan. Jadi nanti kalau Bapak Ibu memiliki perusahaan dalam bidang cybersecurity nanti bisa masuk di klaster mana ini. Karena timeline yang akan dibuat itu mulai dari tahun 2024 sampai 2028. Selanjutnya
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih Pak Pratama atas insight yang luar biasa.
Your thank behind everything. It's from software, and what the software does is empowers in the speed.
So again, my topic is about software supply chain. It's a little bit different from others. It's very focused on small piece in cybersecurity, software supply chain. And before I start, just want to agree, right? Right, that is the announcement I have before I start. So come back to software supply chain. Software supply chain is a word that we use a lot in US.
But you're right. Now this is the story, guys and guys, girls and girls. Alright. There's English side. Yeah. Okay, right. So XCION NTD space, that is an European company. The rest are either, most of it are American. So to understand.
Thank you so much for being here. Right. So I'm here to actually introduce Patrice to you, but I think one of the important things is to actually introduce the concept within your house. Okay? So the question becomes this: if someone breaks into your house,
Sure. The slot is actually 40 minutes, but I'll try to finish it by 30. Thank you everyone. I would like to thank XCION for inviting us over. And I am Demas from Cyberizon, Indonesian team based in Jakarta, so to manage Indonesian market. So and we also have our sales engineer based in Jakarta, Rangga. Okay. So without further ado, I think I would like saya akan bahas sedikit karena diskusi statistik. Jadi memang mungkin pada banyak yang belum kenal dengan Cyberizon. Cyberizon sendiri merupakan US-based cybersecurity company. Jadi kita itu lalu berlanjut di Korea Oktober 2023 untuk invest locally. Dan selanjutnya di tahun ini akan ada beberapa negara yang di Asia akan dari Thailand, Filipina ataupun dari Hong Kong itu punya. Juga ada yang namanya event together. Jadi kita melakukan security tidak hanya menunggu tes. Kalau yang di luar ini sebenarnya di US based region biasanya itu jadi di jam 2 pagi. Jadi memang biasanya pasti akan working hours sama kayak misalkan di sini. Nggak mungkin ada tim yang kita bisa bagi bersih misalkan.
I know a lot of people perhaps about 25 years ago, when they kind of first started, and there was a gentleman who was trying very hard at that time to tell people what is not.
Thank you. So I'm gonna present in my native language, which is Indonesian. Sedikit tentang saya. Nama saya Leonardo Huta Barat. Mungkin sedikit mengenai saya juga. Saya selain sudah kerja di cybersecurity 25 tahun ya. Jadi doing managed cybersecurity mulai dari firewall, next generation firewall, bahkan sore yang lain. Saya tahu waktunya, mungkin saya lagi saya centerai saya mungkin saya akan langsung aja to the point ya. Mungkin dari terakhir bereksekusi. Logaritma punya satu visi dan misi, lebih simpel bisa di-read gitu ya. Tapi kalau saya lebih simpel, itu security made easy. Tujuan logaritma adalah membuat tool gitu ya. Semua teknologi yang logaritma build, yang membedakan satu dengan yang lain itu apa? Semua ini satu platform. Kita CEO kita yang baru mengatakan bahwa karena kita salah satunya perusahaan SIM, ya, yang fokus ke SIM saja.
The number of ones we have for today is 36.
Alright, Alexa, how many?
Kita lagi buat proyek untuk Siri, gitu ya. Jadi kita tinggal aja tanya ke Siri gitu. Nanti connect ke logarithm, connect juga ke tiga lain. And XCION to invite me. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, you bring it to a nice close.
Foto yang akan kita vote di layar. Nah, jadi buat teman-teman nanti coba lihat dulu di layar ada 4 foto. So maybe please come to the stage like yesterday. Bapak dan Ibu silakan untuk berdiri, kita berfoto bersama untuk closer. Means love. Love from XCION Bali.
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, So what I'm gonna do?
Okay.
There is
Congratulations, Pak. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There is no plan B ya. There's only plan A. So kalau hujan is sana. You wanna swim also can plan B. Plan C is to your room. So because of that, I am quite sure sudah sembahyang lah. The wind will blow this way, but please go and eat first. Yeah, then we take umbrella. Apa dah? Never show confident Not show confident. Okay, please start your food Food not ready. Okay, outside. Oh, your heat level. Give it to Pak Lir ya, Pak Rir. Okay ya, Pak Rir. Alright.
I can tell by your eyes that you probably be crying forever. You did. Then just a little longer. You are still my heart.
Maka izinkanlah aku mencintaimu, atau bolehkah aku sekedar sayang padamu? Maka izinmu, atau bolehkah aku sekedar sayang padamu?
A lot of intriguing conversations in like formal settings. We're going to have networking sessions. Oh, thank you very much.
Dua saja.
Tiga.
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 Dua saja.
Tiga.
Okay, I will forgive you.
People, okay? Second is the most supportive CXO Award 2. The award goes to Mr. Wilbertus Darmadi. Is Mr. Wilbertus Darmadi here?
Come on.
Halim.
Mr. Halim, where are you? Are you in pink?
Wearing what? Wearing what? Where is
Mr. Halim?
Oh, there he goes.
Daniel Lim. Are you going to sign for the next 3 years? Oh, 10, man. Ray, our agreement is 20% of what is signed, right?
1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3.
Not just showcase what is available in the market, but more importantly, share to each other what we can collaborate on, how we can support each other, and more importantly, how we can build an ecosystem together.
So this is the gift for you.
Okay, for me, I got maybe let's say 2 short message to pass across. First of all, we need to support our speakers. We need to support our panel teams tomorrow. Yeah.
Pakai ya. Huh? My way My way or your way?
nanti tinggal calling-calling aja kalau ada acara-acara gitu ya guys. Ya oke, semuanya terima kasih banyak ya. Sekali lagi saya ucapkan senang banget bisa menghibur kalian semua. Semoga kalian semua terhibur. Sampai jumpa, bye bye.